welcome to another episode of Reasonably Shady. I am Gizelle Bryant.
What's up? What's up? I'm Robyn Dixon. Thank you for being here with us once again. Yes.
Do we have the same music, by the way?
Yes.
Do you know? We do?
We do.
Do we need to upgrade it? That's right, because we were going to come up with a whole song.
I know.
And who dropped the ball, me or you? Or both of us?
Both of us?
Okay, fine.
I don't know. I think we just sometimes, as the kids say, be chatting. We just be chatting and just saying just to be saying it.
Okay, but we're not following through.
And then we don't do it.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe we'll just have Taylor. We need to get in the
No,
studio.
we gotta make up our own. It's like a rap. We have to come up
I not. You know, I'm a rapper.
Yeah, you told me.
Yes. Okay.
Right.
So we got to get in the studio. All right. Let me work on that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put that on my things to
Okay.
do. Okay.
By the way, I have a list. I don't know. We can talk about it this week or next week.
Mm-hmm.
A list of like the current slang
Oh.
that the kids are using.
Okay.
So I want to see if you're like familiar.
If I'm hip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking my kids have used it on me.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I use it on my kids.
Ooh.
And they're like, Mom, stop.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So we got to talk about
I
that.
like to troll my kids.
Okay. Troll them, baby.
As they troll me.
Okay. So what's your shady moment?
Okay, not really like a shady moment. Nothing real like entertaining to talk about. Just life sucks. Sometimes life is hard moment.
Yes. Okay.
Unfortunately, another one of Juan's friends passed away.
Oh no.
Natural causes, and so we attended his memorial service, and it's just like this is crazy to say, his third groomsman from our wedding.
Okay. No. How old is? It's not natural causes. How old is he?
46.
That's not natural.
Okay, well, heart attack, stroke, heart attack,
that's
stroke.
not natural.
Yeah.
I feel really bad.
Yeah.
Do you have a
really
family?
Unfortunate. Yeah, he has kids, 2 kids, like a fiance. He was overseas, so he lived in, his name's Kevin, KB. We miss you. He lived overseas because he played basketball overseas. He coached basketball overseas. So he, at the time, was in Japan as a coach, as a head coach over in Japan. And his children are in New Zealand.
Oh.
So he wasn't like, didn't see them all the time, but, definitely was like very much in their lives.
Yes.
And he's from Baltimore. Like, I've known him, I met him the day I met Juan. So like,
forever.
Yeah, been in our lives. He actually was on Juan's coaching staff at Coppin for a season. So definitely like another close like friend that he's lost. And it's just like, it's really scary because it really like brings your like everything into like perspective.
Totally.
And
yeah,
it's
no,
like,
totally.
Dang, like, yeah, we feel young, we act young, we look young, but we can't take our health for granted.
No,
Unfortunately, I think he had high blood pressure. Maybe he wasn't taking his meds. Maybe he drank alcohol more than he should have, stuff like that maybe have contributed to it. But just had to like, attend a memorial service. And I don't want to feel like a downer.
He had it in Baltimore?
They had a service for him here because he played basketball at Georgetown University.
Yeah.
So they had like a memorial service.
What's his name?
Kevin Braswell.
Okay, I don't remember him.
Yeah. So he so they had a service for him at Georgetown.
Okay.
So, but he passed probably, it actually been like a little while because, they got to bring, he fell ill. He was in the hospital for a while, never really recovered, passed away. It was like at least a month ago that he passed.
And then they had to bring the body back. Okay.
They cremated him and then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
it's just
that's
like,
really sad.
That's like life is tough moment, but just a reminder to all of us, like, take care of yourself, get your tests, you go to your doctor, and especially if you're like 40 and above, like now, like don't just like go to your doctor and have them like, take your temperature and be like, all right, you're good. You know what I'm saying?
Doctors don't even do that. No, they're gonna give you the whole
get like the whole workup and stay on top of it. And if something is not right, like make sure you do whatever it is to make it right. So that's just sorry for the down.
It's okay.
But
life happens.
I don't have anything else to talk about.
I just had my mammogram, by the way. I was at the doctor.
Good.
Yep. Got squeezed.
And it's crazy. Like it reminded me, I'm like, dang, I don't know the last time I've seen my OBGYN. Like I don't. So I need to go for those checkups and stuff. So
definitely. You got to get up in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my shady moment is I don't know what to do. Okay, so I have these tree people that cut down my trees all the time. And I have a huge one in the back of my house. Like when I say huge, and it's slowly but surely dying. Like a limb fell off last year, fell on my roof. I had to get some of my roof repaired. And so it needs to go. My contractor's like, Gizelle, get this tree handled. And I'm like, cool. So I'm
The
calling
one in the front?
the one in the back.
Okay.
Because the front's been gone.
Yeah.
So it's the people that cut down the front or whatever. So I've been calling my people. They're not answering the phone.
Oh.
And I'm like terrified.
They're busy.
I was, this is a new administration.
Oh.
And I don't know if
you think they were deported maybe?
I don't know if they were swept up in a sweep up. I don't know, but it's so unlike them to like not answer the phone. If I leave a message, typically in the past, like if I left a message, they call me back that day within the hour.
Yeah.
I've been calling them for 2 weeks.
What?
And I don't know what to do.
Oh no.
So I've sent some feelers out there. I'm like, has anybody seen my people?
Yeah.
But I gotta find my people.
Oh gosh.
Yes, I'm a little concerned. So the shady moment is,
that sucks.
I don't know where they are, and I'm hoping. So now I'm worried.
Yeah.
Because they've been. I've been dealing with these people for like a while. I like them.
Yeah.
So now I'm worried.
Damn.
For their safety.
Yeah. That's
unfortunately.
That's sad. Okay.
This is the times we living in.
I hope they resurface.
Yeah, me too.
Hopefully they're just really busy. So it's not. Well, I was gonna say I noticed there's a lot of trees down around when I was driving on the highway. Maybe they're cleaning those trees up. But no.
No, because they have like the whole tree business is like a thing. Like if you have the cranes and all the machinery, then you're really sought after.
Yeah.
So he could be busy, but never too busy for Gizelle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a little concerned.
Well, hopefully if he has a business like that, then he probably has his paperwork in order.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In order to get a business like that.
Yeah. No. I totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If you need another one, I have someone for you.
Okay. I'll let you know next week. I'm gonna give you another week.
Okay.
Okay. So I do want to not remind everybody, but how about tell people that I am putting together a team. I am participating this year in the National Brain Tumor Society's 5K.
Okay.
Which is May 4th.
Oh, okay.
And so
I don't know why I thought. Did I see you say something about April 5th?
I'm not done talking.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
all right.
I have on their sweatshirt today. So every year the National Brain Tumor Society has a 5K that they raise millions of dollars.
Okay.
So this year I have a team.
Okay.
And GNA has a team. So we're doing like the prep. We're doing a race club prep every Saturday until the 5K.
Got it.
Yes. So we have like a training instructor that's going to be out there to work everybody out. So every Saturday morning, and all the information is a link in my bio on Instagram, but it tells you like where we're going to be running in the morning on Saturdays. And it's like a 45-minute little training session.
Got it.
But it's a great little workout.
Okay.
And then we're all going to tee up for the May 4th.
Oh, that's fun.
5K. You can run and walk. People are like, can I walk? Yes, definitely you can walk. I'll probably be walking. And it's going to be fun.
Yeah. Very exciting. Okay.
Yes.
So April 5th is
the kickoff
training or something.
Yes,
okay.
it's kickoff of training. And so we'll be doing that every Saturday until May 5th.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
Exciting.
So get into it.
So
all right.
sign up, everybody.
Sign up.
Yeah.
Get into it. Okay. So can we talk? Oh, speaking of Japan, by the way, because I don't want to forget, I want to go.
Oh, okay.
Because right now in DC, the cherry blossom season has come to an end.
Oh my God, it was kind of womp womp this year.
No, not at all. Where was it womp? Because I know you have a cherry blossom tree, right? Is that cherry blossom?
No, that's I done forgot the name of what this tree is.
Okay.
This doesn't bloom until later.
Okay.
Myrtle, crepe myrtle.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, but the cherry blossoms, no, they came. It was just a very short period of time
because it was womp womp.
Oh, okay. Because the weather, it's just the weather.
Yeah, I heard it was like because we had like warmer weather, it made it like it made it shorter, or the blooms didn't really like
and then
get to like
then it got
full
cold.
strength. Yeah.
Yes, and then it rained and it got cold.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was on the Instagram and because Japan's cherry blossom season, I think it's now too.
Okay.
But all their cherry blossoms are pink. Like they're like pink. Like ours are like kind of whitish.
Yeah.
Theirs are like pink.
But that was what I was confused about too. Ours are usually pink.
No, they're white. Whitish pink.
I just feel like this year they were more white than pink.
pink, okay.
Usually they're like more pink, or there's pink. I don't know. When you look at them, you see pink. This year, you just see white, in my opinion.
Yes,
but
totally.
You're saying in Japan they're like a bright pink.
They're like bright pink.
Oh, that's pretty.
And it's phenomenal.
Okay,
so that's my goal.
How do they make them? They need to make them last longer. Like that's the part that it's like so depressing because they come and you're like, oh, it's so pretty,
and then they're
gone.
And
then all of a sudden they're gone.
Yeah, it's a what do you call it? A slow burn? No, it's a fast burn.
Yeah,
they came too fast. It's
oh god.
Okay, never mind. I'm moving. Remember where? Anyway, so next year I want to be there in Japan.
Yeah,
but I got to time it right. I got to figure out when like the peak bloom is. I got to get my ticket. I got to get there.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm just letting the people know.
Okay. All right. That'd be fun.
And because we're all under surveillance, I was thinking that I wanted to do this, and all of a sudden on my feed is like all these restaurants in Japan that I could go to.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm all over it. I'm taking somebody with me.
Not restaurants in Japan.
Yes. Because they have these Japanese pancakes that I want, and they have they do things differently over there. They have like a brewery, not that I drink coffee brewery, not that I drink coffee, but they serve it in a cube of ice.
Oh.
It's all kinds of stuff going on over there. I'm going.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Stop me from going.
But you've been before, no?
I've not. No, I've been to Hong Kong.
Okay.
I haven't been to Japan.
Okay.
No, I have not.
Okay.
So I'm getting into it. And by the way, did you see Barack Obama's post?
Yeah, I was going to talk about that.
So that was so cute, right?
Was so cute, like the best photobomb ever.
No, he wasn't in it. Was he in it?
Yes. He photobombed. So it was a mom taking pictures of her 2 children.
Okay.
At the what's it called? The base. What is it called?
The base. Down where the cherry blossoms.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's you threw
tidal basin.
Tidal basin.
Yes.
There we go.
So the tidal basin. So there's like all these trees, like huge,
it's so beautiful.
Cherry blossom trees. It's huge. We actually filmed their season 7 maybe. The first episode.
Yeah.
It was beautiful, right? And so the mom is taking a picture of her 2 children.
Yeah.
And Barack Obama and one of his Secret Service men are walking in the background.
Right.
Like walking through her picture.
Okay. Are we talking about this?
No.
Okay. So Barack posted pictures of the whole tidal basin and the cherry blossoms.
Okay.
He says it's fun to be able to play tourist once in a while. The cherry blossoms were beautiful this morning. So he's taking a picture of his Secret Service are in front of him, I would assume. So he's taking a picture of like Secret Service, the back of them, and then the trees.
Yeah.
And then like, this is so beautiful. So like you get the water, the trees, just random people.
Yeah.
So people must have seen him.
No, I got to pull it up. You can't even see this.
So
it's the cutest thing ever. And he reposted it. So the parents posted a picture of the children. And then Barack Obama is like in the background walking past.
Yeah.
And then he reposted it in his picture.
Yeah.
I think I saved it.
I love the fact that he's
my Instagram.
He's in town and he's chilling.
Yes.
I love the fact that I would love to run into him because I'd be like, Blair, can we just talk?
I know.
Because I just want your opinion on like the world right now and what's happening and your thoughts.
Oh my gosh.
I just want to 1-2. And it doesn't even have to be long, even though he'd be like, Gizelle,
right.
Let's get into it. How much
never
time
know.
do you have?
He might have a lot to say.
Yeah. Oh, he'd ask me like, how much time do you have? Michelle doesn't like talking about this anymore, so I would love to discuss it with you. Oh, that's so cute.
Isn't that cute?
So he reposted it.
Yeah, so the parents like posted that.
Love it. Okay, so it's 2 little kids.
He put it in his stories.
And Barack is walking by in the background.
Yes.
So, okay, I love it.
It's so cute. And it's like, so it's the kids, it's the Washington Monument in the background.
Yeah.
Barack is just walking past, just minding his business.
Minding his like walking cool.
Oh my
gosh. His little pimp walk.
Like this is the best. This is the best picture ever. Super adorable.
Can we go back to those days? We didn't even know how good we had it. Okay, not that we're going to talk about politics, but can we talk about Cory Booker?
Oh, please do. Oh my God.
Senator Cory Booker
decided
to filibuster. Was that called?
Well, it wasn't technically a filibuster because he wasn't trying to block any legislation from going through.
Okay.
That's technically what a filibuster is.
Mm-hmm.
He was what do they call it? Like he just something about
it was called, I'm gonna get up here and show y'all what I'm gonna do. So he
Yes.
legit got okay. I had breakfast. I went to the gym. I came. I had a couple of Zoom calls. He's still talking.
Yes.
I went to lunch with my girlfriend. Came home. I ate a little dinner, a little snacky snack. He's still talking.
Yes.
I went to sleep.
Mhm.
Woke up the next morning.
Yes.
Cory Booker still talking.
Still talking.
Cory Booker broke the record
Yes.
for what is it called? A speech on the Congress floor,
Senate floor.
the Senate floor.
Uh-huh.
So the record before was with Strom Thurmond,
Yes.
who was fighting the civil rights
Against it.
Against
yes,
the
trying
Civil
to
Rights
prevent
Act.
Black people from having rights.
Right. Lovely. That was so lovely.
Insane.
And he was 24 hours, I think.
24 something.
Yeah,
and some
24.
change.
So this man, to stop Black people from getting rights,
Yes.
decided to stand up and talk for 24 hours
Yes.
straight.
Yes.
So
Disgusting.
Cory Booker said, "Fuck y'all, I'm gonna do it longer,
Right.
And I'm just gonna talk about where we are right now as a country." Do you think he had on Depends?
He had, you know what? There's articles. I haven't read them yet.
Yes,
But there are articles about like what he did.
okay. I know he got he didn't
Yeah.
drink water for like 2 days or something.
Right.
So he was dehydrated.
Right.
And
But that's dangerous too, isn't it? Like people go to the
I mean,
hospital when they're dehydrated.
he's
They about to halfway almost die when you're dehydrated.
it's fine. He fine.
But yes, he absolutely. He probably had more than a Depends. He probably actually had like a maybe a catheter with
You
like
think he had a catheter?
he had to have. But it was so impressive because he stood up there for 25 hours speaking, and he was. You could have checked in at any point in time to hear him speaking, and he was saying something of substance.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And it was like, he wasn't just out there just bullshitting.
No, he wasn't doing Reasonably Shady. That's what we
Right.
do.
Right. Right.
Cory Booker was doing
Right.
some real good stuff.
Yes. He was out there just really speaking. And it was, a lot of people were like, well, what was the point of it? Like, what was he trying to do?
Now, that one of those people was me.
Okay.
Giselle was like, well, what did we get out of this?
Yes. I think so. Think about it. Up until then, a lot of shady craziness has been taking place with the current administration.
Yes.
Right. And people have complained that Democrats are not saying anything
Or doing anything.
Right. They're not
Yes.
saying anything. You just don't hear from the Democratic Party at all.
Right.
And so I think on one hand, this really kind of told the people, the, citizens, that we hear you.
Yes.
We're listening.
Mhm.
We feel the same way. This is what, needs to be done, blah, 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 blah. He definitely read a lot of letters from constituents who are
Yes.
going through some tough times
Totally.
because of changes that have been made. And I think hopefully it energized the party.
I think so. I mean, it got huge coverage.
Yes.
Because nobody thought he was going to make it.
Right. You know what's so crazy? It didn't get huge coverage on television.
It didn't?
No. So when you turned on like CNN, they're talking about, it was an election that night. They were talking about election and all that. The coverage was more so like the viewership online, like on YouTube or on TikTok. I mean, there was like hundreds of millions of people watching on TikTok and stuff like that. But the mainstream media like did not really talk about it much. But I thought it was crazy. He does all that, finishes after 25 hours, and then goes right into like interviews. Like he was on MSNBC.
Yeah,
and he
I think
did
Rachel Maddox, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he got a little break. Did he get a little break? Did he get to take his Depends off?
After he finished?
No, yeah, after he finished his 25 hours.
Yeah, probably.
He got a little break.
I would hope so. Can you imagine what he probably smelled like?
Ooh, child. Let him take a shower.
I'm like, I want to know what shoes he had on because
they are sturdy. Those shoes are sturdy.
Listen, you know what? This could have been my shady moment actually when we were at Georgetown for the memorial service. If Georgetown University has like one parking garage, and in order to get to the chapel, like you have to really just walk across the campus to get to this chapel. I didn't know that. I thought when we got there, we were gonna like park in a parking lot and walk right into the chapel.
Yeah.
So I had heels on. So we had to walk from this parking garage up these hills to the chapel.
Oh God.
So I'm in, at the chapel with, doing at the memorial service. The memorial service is over. So then we have to walk back to the parking garage.
Yeah.
I couldn't make it. Like
Juan could have got the car and like swooped you up.
Well, so what Juan did, he took his shoes off.
Okay.
and I took my shoes off. I put my feet in his shoes.
Right.
And then he walked just in his socks.
What?
Back to the
Okay. I'd rather him go get the car.
I'm like,
Go get the car, Juan.
I wish we had a picture because I'm over here with his big old shoes and then he's
That's crazy.
in his socks. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, crazy.
But it was like, so anyway, I say that to say, what shoes did Cory Booker have on that allowed him to stand up for 25 hours?
He went to the Good Feet store.
Right. He didn't look tired.
No, his voice was a little raspy
Yes.
at the end, but he didn't look tired. He looked energized. He gets a high five from me.
Yes. That was amazing.
Yeah,
And then
totally.
apparently he they said I missed it, but he threw out there a couple of times that he was looking for a wife or something.
Oh, really?
I think so.
I'll wife him up for the week. Listen, Cory, call me.
He probably actually has a lot of people calling him up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I'll listen. We can
Yeah.
be married for a month.
I love it. And I mean, like I said, he made so many great points. He made so many.
But you know his story. Like he's a super smart guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like he back in the day, totally revitalized the police department in Newark. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and like his story is like phenomenal because he was with the police. Like he would do the ride-alongs.
Okay. Yeah.
And now he's been a senator for a while, and it's kind of crazy because me personally, since this administration has taken office, I have been like, where's Cory Booker? Because you could always count on him. And
Right, to
actually,
speak up.
to speak up, now that I think about it, I went to a little private dinner with him, or he was the speaker, but it was maybe like 20 people in the room.
Okay.
This man is bilingual.
Wow.
He speaks Latin.
Okay.
He was there was a lot of Jewish people there, and then he was speaking Hebrew.
What?
Is Hebrew Jewish?
Yes.
Yeah, he was speaking Hebrew. They were getting the jokes. I didn't understand the jokes because I don't understand Hebrew. I was like,
What?
Cory
So he is
Booker.
more than bilingual. He's multilingual.
Listen, Cory is that guy. So
Wow.
I'm promoting all women to go after him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Find him a wife. Yes. He needs to find a wife and
Yes,
procreate.
I thought at one point, him and Gail were dating. King?
I never heard that. He dated Rosario Dawson.
Was that real?
Yeah.
But they never. It was over COVID. They never saw each other.
Is that true?
That totally true. They said they hadn't seen each other in 2 years or something crazy. Yeah, I don't
Okay,
know.
well.
I don't consider that dating. Okay, I consider dating when you see me. Okay?
Right. Okay. I didn't know they didn't see each other. I thought
Yes.
they were, really dated.
Yeah, it was something convoluted like that.
Okay.
Yes, but anyway,
Okay.
Cory, we are your number one fans. At
Yes.
this point in time, we absolutely love you.
Yeah,
Newfound respect
He
for
did
Cory.
the damn thing.
He did the damn thing. And who's the guy we were mad at? Conyers? Not Conyers. Jesus. The guy that signed went to the other side, or supposedly, who's a guy?
Who?
He has a book out.
I don't even know. I don't know. This is recent.
This is a Democrat.
Are you talking about Fetterman?
No, it's a Democrat. He this was about the keeping the government open. Who's my guy that went? Remember, all the Democrats was like, we sitting this out. But then he.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, y'all know who I'm talking
I missed
about.
that part.
Anyway, him and Cory Booker don't get along,
Okay.
but he was giving Cory his
Oh, he did?
respect and his
Okay.
due, because everybody should.
Okay.
And I mean, so what do you think he ate? Like, what was his first meal?
Oh my God.
Like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
His first meal?
Yes,
Somebody better had. I'm sure like they had stuff waiting for him.
Better.
I would want a burger.
Like a steak, or
Yeah.
like a steak, fries.
Yeah,
mashed
like something
potatoes.
with like some like I don't know. I feel like I need to replenish my iron and stuff. Like when I'm on my period, I need a
Yes.
burger.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
need-
Listen, Cory, whatever it is that you want, we need to
Yeah.
get it for
Hopefully,
you.
he had a burger with some
Yeah.
good fries.
Little lobster tail,
Yeah.
caviar. Okay, moving on. So, I would like to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Can we do that?
Sure.
Okay, you have not watched, correct?
I see clips. I see
see clips.
online clips.
Okay.
I do not watch episodes.
You don't watch episodes. Okay, so the Real Housewives of Atlanta is back on its season 16, I think. And well, we talked about it before because we said that it was kind of similar to
Love and Hip Hop.
the cinematography or whatever.
Yeah.
And
And
so,
it's still like that. I saw another clip. It was like Shamia was in the kitchen cooking something with her mom or something.
yeah.
And I'm like, it just looked different
Yeah,
than
totally.
typical Housewives. But
Okay, so the question on the table is, well, did you see about the girl talking about I'm gonna get a pistol and a whip?
I did see that.
Okay, and Kenya was like, "What?"
Yeah.
So I was told how that scene went down real time, like when it happened.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't told that part of the story.
Oh.
Like I was kind of like in shock. I was like, "Why is this girl saying this?"
Yes.
Like all after you were called a peasant. Like
Right.
peasant is like lightweight.
Yeah.
Like that's
and
not
she
even.
said it multiple times.
What? Yes.
A pistol.
Yes.
About having a pistol or something. Yeah. That part that's problematic. Extremely problematic.
Yes. And I was very much like justice for Kenya.
Yeah.
And then I saw because they will pull out some old clips.
Yeah.
So they pulled out an old clip of Kenya and her guy Brandon, maybe his name is her friend, and she was like, "Yeah, I have a gun or something." Kenya has a pistol in her closet that she pulled out and she showed America. Like she opened up the box and she showed everybody, and it was a joke, and they were joking, and she was like, "I don't want to take this out," but it was a joke. They were laughing, and she put it away, whatever.
Okay.
So then I was like, "Oh wow, like what are we doing here?" Now, apparently, Kenya then shows a picture of this girl sucking penis.
Right. So by the time
it airs,
this Reasonably Shady airs, that episode
will have aired.
So we don't know what happens.
But
we do know
but that is, I feel like you showing a picture that's already on the internet.
Yeah.
Of someone doing fellatio.
Yeah.
That's like toxic.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Mm-hmm. Which is kind of what you sign up for.
Yeah.
Getting potentially shot.
Right.
Because somebody's talking about pistols and whips is violent.
Right. So,
which is not what you sign up for.
So, yeah, first of all, yes, any mention of a gun in response to a verbal
back and forth.
Back and forth. It wasn't even an argument.
Nope,
it wasn't. First of all, okay, let's just talk about the verbal back and forth. What was that? It was like unnecessary. The girl
kept coming at
Brit
her.
Seemed to just be wanting to like pick
at Kenya. Kenya was like not engaging.
Yes.
And the girl kept coming for Kenya. Like, why? Yeah. Leave Kenya alone.
And so my assumption watching that is like, okay, maybe, I don't even know. Like, they can't really show where Kenya was mean to her, right? Because I think they even flashed back and they showed Kenya interacting with her and speaking to her.
Yeah.
So I don't know if something else took place that we're not aware of.
I don't know.
For her to think that conversation, that calling Kenya out and going through insults and being disrespectful or whatever was necessary. Like, I don't know why any of that was necessary. Why were we worthy of that conversation? Why was there an issue?
I don't know.
And then to get to the girl talking about bringing up a pistol a couple times, like
what?
So you're implying that you're going to use the pistol
for Kenya,
or Kenya, watch out because I have a pistol. Like, no, that's not okay.
No, we don't sign up for that.
So the fact that wasn't checked immediately,
and I kind of feel like Kenya, not kind of feel, but she is like a cultural icon.
Yeah,
she is Kenya Moore. Leave her alone. Yeah. And I'm still like justice for Kenya. I want her back on the show. I'm done.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think well, first of all, whatever the punishment for Kenya is, that doesn't fit the crime. Now, I don't necessarily think that like, because the girl says she has a pistol, then that means let me show a picture of you. Like that. No, that doesn't really go together either.
I agree that what Kenya did was wrong.
Yeah.
AF.
Right.
But still, it's still under the realm of what might happen if you sign up for Housewives.
Yes, right. It's not, but it's not.
But the gun situation is not what you sign up for.
Exactly.
Yes.
Right. So it's not worthy of her losing her job or whatever, being fired.
I know.
Now, was the girl reprimanded at all?
Oh, I have no idea. But she's still there, I think.
But you don't. Okay,
she's still
so
in
you
the
never
promo
heard
pic.
from. Well, meaning like, did they like say, okay, you got to sit out a couple episodes or something? I don't know. Like, did she receive any type of?
I don't know. But
discipline.
I feel like if you're gonna, this is me as a network. Let's say I own the network. I'm gonna take a chance. I mean, I'm gonna probably ride with somebody that I know what they're capable of. That's Kenya. They know what Kenya's capable of. They know what she will do, what she won't do.
Yeah.
Kenya's been there for 10 plus, 12 maybe seasons. We don't know what this woman's capable of. She's been there 3 weeks.
Right.
So it's kind of like, I can't ride with you.
Yeah.
I don't know what you gonna do.
That's true.
Yeah.
And Kenya showing a picture. I mean, so the picture's on the internet. What is it, on a porn site? Why is the picture on the internet?
I think it's on the Twitter.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it's on Twitter.
Oh, like somebody. Okay. Well, all right. So someone must have. I don't know where. I don't know how she got where the picture comes from.
No.
But. Yeah, that's the crime. The punishment is not worthy of the crime.
No.
That's
okay.
Unfortunate.
So, switching gears, do you know of Ashton Hall? He's the
guy with the routine in the morning.
I can't take it. I cannot. Okay, so I was watching The View one day, and they talked about him on The View.
Okay.
And they were like, oh my gosh, everybody watches this guy, Ashton Hall. Y'all look him up on Instagram because of his morning routine.
Right.
I'm sick of it. It's like whoever's editing it, it's
performative.
It's
first of
so
all,
performative, and obviously Saratoga is paying him.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
This is an ad.
Exactly.
This is not your morning routine. This is an ad.
Right.
And then he takes a banana and he opens it up and he takes the banana peel and he
puts it on his face,
squashes it all over his face.
Which I've seen people say that is good for your skin.
I don't believe
I haven't tried it yet.
But boy, bye.
But no, it's right. It's right. It's an ad. It's performative. It's not his real morning routine.
It's not.
And so the fact that and then apparently the company, their stock went up and
who, Saratoga?
Saratoga.
Well, it's an ad. Isn't it an ad?
Yes, but I'm saying people in response to seeing this ad.
Yes. Oh, their stock went up.
Yeah, have responded positively. So people
course.
are buying this water.
The man looks good. We can't take
up.
that from him. He looks amazing.
So even, you know how I get my water delivered, and I get my Mountain Valley, my good old Mountain Valley delivered.
Which is very expensive, by the way. I can't even afford that. I mean, and I have like 8 jobs, and I can't afford Mountain Valley. I'm just here to tell y'all.
Okay. That's because you're cheap, and you don't you choose to spend your money
on
in different
things.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, let me figure out what I got. So Robyn's, how much does that cost?
I don't know.
Okay, so this is what I have. Flow.
Yes.
Which is actually very good.
Okay.
It's probably a third of the cost.
Okay.
of this Mountain Valley.
You get that from Amazon?
This is actually, yes, I do. But this one actually, I was in Whole Foods.
Oh, okay.
So I have 8 jobs. This is what I can afford.
Okay.
How many jobs you got?
I got like 3.
3.
Yeah.
This is what Robyn gets. Mountain Valley. That's probably $20 bottle right here.
No, it's not.
Okay.
No,
15.
the case. All right. So a case of 12 of these is like $37.
Okay. Oh, this is $16.99. So this half.
Okay.
It's half.
Okay. For 12?
For 12 is $16.99.
Okay.
And that is $45.
But look how big this is. This is 25 ounces.
This is 16.
All right.
Flo, I need a deal.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay. So,
but I love Saratoga. I also purchased Saratoga, which is what this guy is talking about in his. Well, he's not talking about it. Okay. He's like drinking from it. He puts it in the bowl and then he puts his face in it. Yes. I'm like, I hate you.
Yes.
I hate this dude.
I know.
Don't you hate him?
I don't hate him.
I
mean, he's getting none of my energy. None.
Okay.
Like,
all right. Fine.
Like when I saw it, it's like for me. You know, it's funny. I think I even saw the ad before I knew it was a thing.
Yeah.
Or like the post, and for me, I'm just like, what is this? Like,
yes.
Like, okay, whatever, dude. You're not. This is not your real morning routine.
Like kudos to him because whoever's editing his shit is doing a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
Because it's like click, boom, down, It's like they got like a whole little rhythm to it.
Yeah.
So me, because he's getting all my energy.
Yeah. I see.
I found him.
Yeah.
And I couldn't stop watching.
Oh my God. Oh, so you was.
So I was like, what do you call it? I went down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop watching. And then I was like, I hate this dude.
Oh my gosh.
And then I clicked off.
Oh, so you're like a obsessed hater.
Yes.
Yes. So, but what I was saying, so, I get my water delivered.
Yeah.
They didn't deliver Saratoga. So then I get an email this week from the company, now delivering Saratoga. So
from Saratoga or from Amazon?
From Crystal Springs. So Crystal Springs or Primo Brands, they're the ones that deliver my water, right? So they deliver Mountain Valley, they deliver Crystal Springs, other brands and stuff. So, and every week, they send out their advertising, whatever, marketing emails. So this week I got a marketing email saying, we are now delivering Saratoga water.
Tell them to email me. Do I get a coupon code, a Groupon or something?
Yeah, go ahead. Get your Saratoga delivered.
Listen.
I'll tell you how much it costs.
Okay. It's
I'll look it up.
It's cheaper than the Mountain Valley, but it's probably more expensive than the Flow. Okay.
But Mountain Valley's still the best.
It is. I mean, if you look at, because I saw something on Instagram, like this, Saratoga's not even up there.
No.
Saratoga's probably 2 steps down from Mountain Valley. It's like Mountain Valley and a couple others that I haven't. Hawaiian.
Evian, I think.
Evian for sure. Hawaiian, I think, is up there. So yes. And it's very important for you to drink great water because it gets into your cells and all that stuff.
Yes.
And that is key.
And to avoid the plastic bottles.
Yes, that's what they say. So this bottle, not bottle, this is carton.
A carton? Yeah.
Would this be better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. So, and then I was drinking a lot of Just Water, but Just Water is not even up there. Just Water is like it's like the Just Water. It's in the blue. Gansevoort has it.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's like okay. Anyway, moving on.
Can we give just send some love to Teddi Mellencamp?
Yes.
I assume we've talked about it on the podcast before. I'm not sure, but Teddi is dealing with brain cancer.
We did talk about it. I think
we did
because the National Brain Tumor Society, they reached out to me. I didn't know yet.
Okay.
This was like, I guess whatever day she announced it or it was announced, the National Brain Tumor Society reached out to me and they were like, oh my gosh, we've got to figure out, if Teddi's okay. I'm like, what the hell happened to Teddi?
Oh.
So then I started seeing what was going on and I sent her a DM.
Yeah.
Which, I don't need for her to respond, but I just wanted to let her know, like, I'm obviously very aware of all brain cancer and tumors and all that. So yeah, it's really bad.
So so she's on the cover of this week's Us Weekly. So there's like a nice article and I think she also did like a video interview with them and it's just really like my heart goes out to her.
Totally.
I pray that her treatments are successful. Yeah. And that they
she's already had, I think, 1 surgery to get several tumors out and
then found out like 4 more showed up after.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like and it metastasized to her lungs.
Oh no.
Yeah. Because I think we may have talked about this because it originated from her melanoma.
Which is skin.
Yes.
Where? Do they know where?
I don't recall where it started.
Okay.
So she had melanoma.
Okay.
And then apparently her melanoma metastasized to her brain and lung. So just want to send her some love.
Yes. Teddi, we are, and it's so funny because I always like, don't people like compare you to or like kind of like
well, the people that hate me, like they hate her, they hate me.
Oh,
do you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, Teddi, we love you. And we want you to beat this as best as you possibly can.
Yeah.
So I do want to talk about my favorite subject, aliens.
Okay.
Okay. Because I've recently come across a post that made me so happy.
Okay.
Okay. So it says that Florida lands in the top spot on states who most likely will survive an alien invasion. Okay.
How's that possible? Florida is like
Florida because there's reasons. There's reasons. Because of research shows that there are several key factors, including the number of military bases and personnel, the percentage of scientists and engineers in the population, and access to vital natural resources such as forests and water. Okay. Also on this list, which makes me so happy, is Virginia. Okay. Which is very close to us. Okay. And like, because it's not in my mind, it's not a takeover invasion when the aliens come.
And I thought aliens are going to be like friendly and
I'm going to the alien party. Yeah. Like I am going to be trying to actively become friends.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're inviting them on Reasonably Shady.
Yeah, like why are we running for? Why are we hiding from them? Why are
Well,
we running to
I think
Florida?
they're trying to scare us and try to make us feel like, ooh, they're dangerous.
Okay.
But I think that aliens want to be our friends.
Yes.
Yes, we live amongst them.
Yes.
I say it all the time. So I'm very excited because if and when they come pounce down, Gizelle knows that they're in. I'm gonna zoom over to Virginia.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up Ashley because that's where she lives.
Okay.
And we're gonna have a good time with the aliens.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So another thing I wanted to discuss is I did not know there's Kelly Clarkson is missing.
Yeah, she hasn't been on her show for a while. But she's back now or no?
Oh, is she back?
I don't know. I'm not sure, but
okay. So rumor has it, per Page 6, that she wants to quit her talk show.
Okay.
And leave New York.
Okay.
But NBC is desperate to keep her happy. NBC can just hire me.
There you go.
There we go. NBC.
Or if she wants to leave New York, does she want to go to LA?
They were in LA.
They were?
Yeah, she started in LA.
Oh.
And then I think she's been in New York not that many seasons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she started in LA. So maybe she does want to get. Isn't she from like a small town in Georgia or something?
I don't. Yeah, she's from like small town.
But I felt so. I did Kelly's show.
Okay,
sweet girl, sweet lady. I shouldn't call her girl. Yeah. But I felt like there was some energy, like. I don't know. It was a weird energy.
Really?
Yes.
Like she's just like coasting by.
Yeah. Like going through the motions as opposed to like being
well, I to be honest, I thought it was strange that she even had a show to begin with because no. I mean, I'm not.
Robyn hating y'all.
I'm not. No, I'm not. Because I mean, in my opinion, it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, totally.
She's a great singer.
Yes.
And so it's like, how do we go from just being a great singer to now just being to having this talk show? Like that didn't make sense. Same thing with like Jennifer Hudson. Like I'm just like, that doesn't. Yeah. It just didn't align. In my opinion.
But I like the format. Like Kelly comes out, she sings.
Yeah.
And then, she has guests on or whatever. And I wonder, does Jennifer sing?
Not often, I don't think.
Okay. So I don't know. I listen, NBC has a lot of people to choose from to replace Kelly. If that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Gizelle Bryant.
But maybe, I don't know. I guess maybe she appeals more to like middle America than like I realized. So then that's why they
100%
picked her.
Yeah.
She never would have been on my radar to be a talk show host.
Yeah.
Like ever.
I wouldn't think she would want to do it, to be honest.
Right. A gig like that because it's
every day.
Yeah. Every day. Like, she probably wouldn't mind once a week or,
that's probably
a couple times a month or something.
That's why they're not going to offer me the job. Because I'd be like, okay, when is this over?
Yeah.
Like, I would want to do a 10-day run.
Right.
And go back home.
Yeah. 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 That's a lot. That's like a super commitment. And so for someone who is a musician by like, naturally musician, like maybe she misses the music industry.
She might.
Because she probably did The Voice. Was she on The Voice?
She was on The Voice. Yeah.
And that's in her lane. So it's like you're not necessarily singing, but you're in the music industry. Yeah. And so
I don't know. Okay, so another thing I saw, and I thought about you when I saw it. So they were asking people out there, what's the worst airport that you hate, that you feel like it's a mess?
Oh. Why'd you think about me?
Because let me tell you why.
Okay.
Because we were traveling somewhere.
Miami, but okay.
Okay. Miami for me too, I think.
Okay.
Miami sucks. Mm-hmm. And they won't. What is it? Like the gate is so far from the door that I came in. And Miami just creeps me out.
No, Miami is just, they need to upgrade it majorly.
Totally.
There's airports like Atlanta Hartsfield that's humongous.
Yes.
And you have to get on the train.
But this Instagram post, everybody said Atlanta. Everybody hates Atlanta.
Really? I think it's...
I love Atlanta.
I think it's a wonderful airport. It's huge. So, you might hate it because you're running late and you're going to miss your flight if you're running late to Atlanta airport. But I respect it. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Robyn said, but I respect that shit.
Yeah, it's like, I know I could not get to that airport late.
No.
So it's just, but it's nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice airport. They have nice amenities in there. They have nice restaurants. Yeah. Like it's nice.
The reason why I thought about you
Miami
is because of Atlanta.
Okay.
So we were in Atlanta's airport for some reason. Don't know why.
Yeah.
And you know how you get on the tram?
Yeah.
And you were like, yo, and Ashley was with us, and you were like, yo, let's walk it.
Okay.
And me and Ashley looked at you like, no, bitch, we ain't walking this shit. Like, no. So because we had to maybe go, because you come down, you start off at like T, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know, but let's say we had to go to D.
T
Let's say we had to go to C or D.
Yeah.
And Rob was like, let's walk it.
Yeah.
So we walked it, and it in the tunnel is like all this nice stuff.
Oh, yeah, the artwork and stuff.
There's artwork, there's noises, there's all kinds of like things that are like sensory.
Right. Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so nice. So guess what? I always walk it
Do
now.
you?
Always. I always think about you. I always walk it.
Oh my God, it's so funny. It's so funny because I don't remember doing, like, I don't remember
you did that.
instance. I know I've walked it.
Yes.
Like, cause especially if I have time, I'll choose to walk.
Yeah.
But I don't remember like the three of us being together.
Yeah.
And
I was
choosing
pissed
to
off.
walk it.
No, we didn't choose. Robyn said, we walking this. So we
But it
did.
is nice.
So I encourage people to, if you're in Atlanta's airport, just walk the tunnel. Don't take the tram, because everybody complains about the little tram.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably because you don't want to be near anybody. And that tram is like packed
Right.
with people.
Like,
Robyn's like, I'm germaphobe.
Yes.
I don't want to be packed in there.
Bunched up.
I'm just
Oh
gonna
my
walk
God,
it.
It's all hot.
So yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
And I and LaGuardia sucks. I don't even really like Newark.
Yeah.
But Miami.
Yeah, Miami is the
Top
worst.
one.
It is trash. It is such trash. And for it to be in such a nice city, it's just trash. Like, there's no food, no good food places.
No.
It looks dingy and dirty.
Yes.
And
It's all the above.
the people aren't nice.
All the above.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, because I've been, sometimes I fly to Hampton when I go see Adore, and so I fly into Norfolk. And not that I'm looking for there to be a lot in this airport.
Yeah.
But I don't like it.
There's nothing.
No. By the time I get to my little terminal, ain't nothing here.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing here. Could do better.
Yes.
All right. We are leaving.
I love though, like when you get to an airport and you walk off, like get to an airport in another city that you're not used to, and you walk off the plane, like you can instantly get the vibe of that city.
Totally.
Just by walking through that airport.
Yep.
You're like, okay, I know what to expect.
Yeah. Because let me tell you, New Orleans redid their airport, and it is phenomenal. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. All right, we're out of here, guys. We love y'all so much. Don't ever forget to live your life either reasonable or shady.
Or both. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for watching Reasonably Shady on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe.
Yes. And for all things Reasonably Shady, click below. More stuff.